Okay. Hello, hello. Welcome, everybody. Dark. Bavish. Coffee. Savita. TK. Welcome. First time watching one of my streams. Nice. Welcome. Alright, well, I got Ares, by the way. I got Ares, I got Jester, ranked him up to rank 2. I got the range implant for Fragment Gun, I also got Fragment Gun. And most of that came from, well, I would say about half of that came from this promo code, because I had the most number of credits and A-coins, so I got this one first. I can only redeem one per day, and that was yesterday, so today I should be able to hopefully get okay, so I have to wait probably another hour or so. Fair enough. Why is your Tengu code not working? The account has to be 3 days old or less. Mid-game gift never worked for you. That's interesting. Because it's something that should work for everyone. I'm pretty sure I got that on my main account. Your new account is less than 3 days old? No, yeah, it has to be less than 3 days old, not at least 3 days old, but less. Isn't it 30 less than 30? No. You know, the ones that are just for new players, I think... Unless it only applies to, like, some codes. But as far as I'm aware, it only applies to accounts that are less than 3 days old. You think it has to be less than 1 day old? I don't think so. Because I actually heard that it had to be less than 3 days old. Like, I heard this from somewhere. I'm pretty sure it was Plarium, but I don't remember where I saw it. This is for a bunch of crates, which is, like, not great, but also not the worst. This is for some A-coins and crates and stuff. Use silver. Open silver crates. Bro, there's so many playoffs going on right now. Top 5%, top 10%. Maybe I'll get a top 10% on this one. I don't know. Not too bad. Get A-coins. Okay, that's going to be pay to win one for sure. This one I won't finish. This one I won't finish. This one is this, and I can't do that one. So there's not a whole lot that I can do. And I only planned on doing this for like maybe an hour anyway, because I do have a video scheduled. Exoboxer, do I remember you? No, not really. You're definitely not someone who's spoken a lot in my live chats, so I don't know if I should remember you. It says an official Discord server, 3 days old max. Okay, that's where I saw it. How many accounts do I have? I mean, I only have I only have one other one that I actually regularly play on. But technically I have like 4. Get him. Damn, my range is like 0, bro. Oh, I might be dead here. Ringer's got the exact same build as me, yeah. It's scary. I'm dead. Yep. Kill him, please. Oh no. No face cam, no. Because I don't plan on going for very long, as well as like I kind of need to like take a shower and shave, and I can't be bothered right now, honestly. I'll do it later. I don't want to. Can I accept your invite? I mean, if it's within reasonable SP range, yeah. And by reasonable, I mean where I wouldn't get absolutely stomped by your bots or your players. Planning to buy Stormrack on this account. I mean, I kinda it's the best free-to-play weapon, so I kinda have to, I think. You progress so quickly in the early game, it can be fun just to make a new account every once in a while, even if you don't like it. Yeah. What I really want, though, is I want to get to, like, Tier 5, Tier 6. Because as far as I'm aware, this is where most of the players are. Is with, like, rank 3, rank 4 stuff. Down here, with, like, rank 2, rank 3 stuff, I'm not really fighting players very often. Like, I've gotten a few 3v3s yesterday, but that was the extent of it. To be there, take care. Thank you for stopping by. Okay. I have exactly what you have minus the Tengu. Fair enough. What am I saving up for? Currently, I think I'm saving for Ember 6. It's one of the things that I'm going to need to get to the next tier, and it's definitely the best one, so like I may as well get it first, right? But I got Fragment Gun 6 just so I could have a decent weapon on my Ares. It's a 4v1, I think. Yep. That is wild. Will I use yeah, I use Slingshot sometimes. But Ares is just my strongest mag. I'll use Slingshot in cases like this where it's like it would take forever for me to just run the Ares down the map. So I'll just use this just to get places faster. Okay. Oh, okay. Rank 3. And they have rank 4 pilots. That's wild. What's he have, Ringer? You went and died to him. So you should know what he has. Go there. Graviton Beam or Storm Rack? I mean, okay. I don't know why people keep asking this. Can you tell me what the two best weapons in the game are? Like the two most OP weapons in the game right now. Do you know what they are? One of them you probably know. I'm asking Savita. I think everyone should know it. Unless you're like extremely new player, everyone should know what the two most powerful weapons are. Onyx or Aegis? I mean, I would say Aegis is more useful, honestly. Ace, don't you dare say that. People are going to actually take you seriously. Guys, he's joking. It's not. This is a joke from someone else's stream, please. There's at least 3 people have already taken a screenshot of that and shared it everywhere. .211. Didn't know you were streaming, was busy watching one of your member videos. Yeah, that's gonna be up later, so I think I'm gonna stop the stream before that goes public. Welcome. Hail to, oh, I thought he said hi to 11. I thought he said hail to 11. Fair enough. Hail to 11 anyway. Deke, hello. I'm enjoying free-to-play well enough. I'm gonna enjoy it a lot more when I get to, like, the maybe 3 to 4K SP range, when I'm gonna start fighting a lot more players. Because right now I'm facing basically nobody. Savita, do you know what the 2 best weapons in the game are right now? Just a question. We're gonna walk through this step by step, okay? I'll get you the answer, but I just want you to answer that for me real quick. Legend, hello? From 18k to 600. Hell yeah. Savita, okay. You clearly don't know. The answer is Revoker and Stormrack. So there is no other weapon besides those 2 that will be better than those 2, right? So if you're ever thinking of being like, oh, should I get this or Stormrack? It's Stormrack, unless the other option is Revoker, right? Stormrack and Revoker are better than everything else. Hi. Stormrack and Revoker, yes. Which means, if you're ever thinking, or if you see someone else, ask a question. They're like, what's better, Stormrack or Particle Beam? You'll know the answer. You'd be like, no, Stormrack's better. Right? You apply Stormrack, good. Okay. I feel like Podgun and Minigun are top 5 besides... I quite possibly, yeah. If you're talking top 5, I would say Minigun's definitely top 5. Probably top 3. Like, it's very good. And then the 4th best weapon might be Podgun. It also might be Overdriver. Overdriver's kind of similar to Minigun. It just has some pros and cons. Did I not get the EM6s? No, because the only way that you can do it is by using one of those special download links, right? But I didn't use one of those links. I used my own referral link so that I could work toward getting myself the Cryo Javelin 12, which will be very fancy once I get it, like on my main account, I mean. I don't really... I'm fully aware that you can do it. But I'd rather get myself the Cryo Javelin 12. I don't even think that's the best one either. I think there's other ones that might be better. I don't remember. There's a few good codes, though. Or download links, I should say. Hi. Look your pal. No! Oh, his turret got me, bro. His turret messed me up, dude. Do this. Bro, this shotgun don't do crap. Ow. Nice. Wow, a rank 5 pilot. Bro is going crazy with that. Also, he has like negative awareness. And that cost him his Ares. He should not have gone to one beacon, left the beacon, and then gone to the next one. Because there's no way that that goes well for you, my guy. He even had the blockade mod. Which means that he's only... Like, he was in Ares with the blockade mod, right? Which means that he's super, super tanky from the front, but he's super, super vulnerable from the back. Well, 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 well. I'm coming for you. Oh, I barely got it off in time, bro. Oh, okay. Good job. Bro's dropping, but with IQ. Oh no. Early game, the only time a Spooter turret puts in work. This is true. Even then, it's like, the damage is so slow. I would say that it's comparable to... Oh, bro left. Okay, fair enough. Wait, was that the guy that... Hold on. Was that the guy that had the Ares? Did he just leave after his Ares died? He was like, nah, I can't be bothered, bro. Oh no, it was this guy. It was this guy that killed me earlier. It was the guy with the rank 5 pilot. Crazy. Anyway, what was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I was gonna say like the Arachnos turret early game is pretty comparable to like the late game Redux Caustic Blast, which is still sad. Barricade durability, I can at least scrap that for some decent rewards. You're using Deathwalker and Stormrack. You have mech cooldown and duration for Stormrack. I'm confused what to do after reload. Just do damage. That's the exact build that I used for my Deathwalker. I do Stormrack reload, damage and reload, and then ability cooldown and ability duration. Did you redeem the nade launcher code? No, I think you can only redeem one. Of the, I tried, but I couldn't. Because otherwise you could, that's one of the, what's it called? The new player ones, right? I could have gotten the nade 6 and also 100 Acorns. Which wouldn't have been bad, honestly. It would have gotten me some... no, it would have gotten me some stars here. It would have gotten me 4 stars here. As opposed to getting me 3 stars here. But I don't know, I think... I guess you could do either way. I think the Tengu's good, though. Especially since you get it as, like, a daily login thing after 28 days. No face cam today, correct. Does that mean Redux is the legendary version of Arachnos? Yeah, kind of. I mean, if you think about it. They're both slow, they both have abysmal HP. And they both have abilities that have like a specific radius and deal tiny amounts of damage over a long amount of time. Is Sentinel worth it? Not really. If you can avoid getting it, then I would. It's immediately crap. A lot of people buy it just because it costs credits. And that's the only reason that they buy it. But you can get weapons that cost credits for much cheaper. Well, I can't say much cheaper, but, you know. Let's try this again. Sad. Sentinel, yes for stars. No, you can get other things that cost credits. There's other weapons that cost credits that you can get for the stars, right? An epic weapon that costs credits is going to cost less than Sentinel. It's terrible advice. I see many people buying Scorpius, probably because of the Onslaught. It's a fun mech, but it's not great. A few crate rushes ago, Bastion was available for 1 million credits. Not just Bastion was a rank 3 Bastion, but not just Bastion is also, what, Stefania, right? It was a very nice crate. Will you be buying long arm 8s? I already did. I just don't have them on anything because I can't, like, I don't have enough energy capacity. Do I accept requests on this account? Yeah. What do I replace Sentinel with? Literally anything you can. Hey, let's go. 5v5. Alright, fellas. Everybody started Slingshot except for this 1EM dude. Got a lot of people on this side. Mexi boy. Or just got freaking toasted. Make my way in. He's got a cheetah. Let's go. That cheetah will mess you up, bro. Watch out. Careful. He's gonna kill you. Say that's an Ares. That's very scary. Okay, cool. Hold the line. Hold the line. I'm gonna spawn my Ares there in a second. Or should I? No, I probably won't. I'm gonna go Tango and I'm gonna go around. You guys got literally all my teams on that beacon. Which is great. Bye-bye. Bro's got a mod on his... Arachnos. Oh no, 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 I'm dead. Bro, I'm so, wait, what? Okay. I don't know, he just didn't kill me. It took him a really long time. He didn't kill me, and then when I jumped on him is when he freaking killed me. Like, okay. Sure, pal. Bye-bye. 100 to 11 is crazy. If he was a cheetah, where are the mines on the spawn? Well, he wasn't a very good cheetah. I don't see him as an MVP. Hold on. Where is he? That's crazy. Imagine naming yourself MVP and then just quitting the match when it starts to get mildly difficult. Cheetah slander real? Bro, I know. If he knew what he was doing, he could have messed me up for sure. Especially at that level. I'm pretty sure he bought, what was it? I saw a cheetah offer here somewhere. It might not be here anymore. No, it was a rank 3 cheetah with missile rack 6s, I think, is what it was. Is minigun good with Bastion? Yes. Pablo, hello. No player's sad. Curious to see how fast his free-to-play account progresses without ads. Yeah, actually, I mean, to be fair, I actually don't know if it has ads, but I'd have to be on mobile in order to know. Fun fact, my main account actually has ads, but since I don't play on mobile, I don't use them. Pulse Cannon 4 is crazy. It's like spitting sand at you. It's like, wow. Okay. I love the sound that it makes, though. It's hilarious. Started a new account, no tango after 28 days, but on game 3 I got access to pilots. Could claim all 7 days login thing for Paragon. And got ads. Nice. Ow. If you play mobile, yeah, getting ads is like really good. Minigun damage or recoil? I would go with recoil. Recoil gives you more damage at most ranges. But it gives you a higher percent than per level than the damage implant does. It's got a single quantum on Tango, which is crazy. Stop. Please don't. If you play so, you'll probably hit more players. This is probably true, yeah. I was playing solo yesterday and I got more players. Tips and tricks for tournaments. I don't, like, there's not really a whole lot that you can do unless you tank. Like, they made it really difficult to win tournaments reliably, right? The only thing you can really do is just, like, don't start the tournament until, like, as late as possible. Just so that you don't waste a ton of time. It's kind of the only thing that you can do. What does minigun recoil do? It reduces the spread. At max, it reduces the spread by 50%, which means you would normally... this is just a particular fact. You normally deal full damage at about 30 meters, depending on the enemy, the hitbox size. But you usually do full damage at about 30 meters. With a maxed... And then you start losing damage the further back you go, right? Because the projectile spread. With a maxed recoil implant, you can deal full damage at 60 meters, which is very, very good because you're outside of the range of most close quarters weapons, but you're still dealing full damage. And then you can lose small amounts of that damage by backing up a bit. So minigun, especially with a maxed recoil implant, is really good even at like 80 meters. Is there a common recoil? I don't think so. I'm actually not sure. Try it, boy. Much appreciated. Pilot implants. I don't know. Let me check. Weapon. Oh, I can't. Can I not? Really? I know there's an epic, or at least I think so. There's the epic reload. Epic damage. Oh, maybe no, I think maybe the recoil only is a legendary. Yeah, I think so. Which is sad, because, yeah, you get really nice use out of a low tier one. Yep. Skipped on the Bastion crate since you were saving for Surge. Fair enough. Can't redeem promo codes for new accounts on my new account. I asked Plarium and they say it's because I already have accounts on my device. clearly worked for you because it's on PC. Well, I have a different Plarium Play account, right? I don't know. What I did here is, like, if you, let's say you're on Android, for example, you have the Google Play account, and I think if you log out of that and log into a different Google Play account and then download the game from that account, then it should be fine, but I don't know. I know there's a lot of issues with people getting, like, their referral links to work on mobile accounts. I wasn't sure if that also applied to promo codes. It doesn't make sense that it would apply to promo codes. Like, why would it matter, you know? It's still a new account. You should be able to get promo codes on that account. It's just my opinion, though. There's an epic recoil. It shows it if you clicked on minigun itself. Interesting. Gaming Snake, hello. Mark, welcome. Love the game, but don't see the point when matches are 90% bots. Kinda true, yeah. This is why, I mean, you'll basically never see any video from me that has only bots. Because it's, like, it's lame, frankly. And that's why I want to get this account to, like, the 3 to 4k SP range. Because that's, as far as I'm aware, that's when you start getting the most number of players. The bots are infuriating, though. It's an interesting situation, though, right? Because, like, there's a good number of people who... There's a large percentage of players who would gladly take a longer matchmaking time for the sake of making it more, you know, more likely that you face real players. Pretty large percentage of players would absolutely be okay with that. Wow, I just got freaking one tap. But then there's also a pretty large percentage of players who like using the bots as a way to farm tasks. And so they prefer bots over players most of the time, simply because it means that they get more resources easier, like for less work. And so you're basically stuck trying to find something that pleases both of them to some degree. And it's definitely not easy, especially when there's just generally not a ton of players in the game in general. Bye-bye. Fuse mortar should be available for game sources. No, not yet. I don't know when it's coming. Bro, he could have shot me, I think, but he just didn't. Your barrage pilot's still locked in the market. It's so much better when you're maxed. It's more fair. The bots will always have better stuff than you. The bots will have better stuff than you around, yeah. Unless you're maxed, then they kind of can't have better stuff than you. But, like, bots are stupid. When was the last time you lost a match against just bots, right? So clearly they need a little bit of a leg up, and they give them a little bit of a leg up by giving them stronger stuff. Can it be annoying sometimes? Yeah, absolutely. Well, it's not like it doesn't make sense. Like, it makes sense. To me, the data likely shows that people say they want more players, but physically care more about wins. Just a better dopamine feeling, especially early on. Yeah, I think you're spot on with that. I think what people say that they want and what they actually want are not always the same thing. Because, like, it's a lot of times what people say that they want is not actually like what they're looking for. Much appreciated, Trayboy. You just put 2 dots. I don't know what that's about, but I appreciate it anyway. But yeah, what was I saying? I think what a lot of people say is the thing that they believe will give them the thing that they want. You know, what they want is X, Y, and Z, and so they'll suggest these different things that they think will get them that, even if it maybe necessarily doesn't. But at the same time, yeah, there's also just, you know, it's I feel like it's kind of half and half, right? Like, half the people are here trying to have the most fun possible and trying to just, you know, have good matches against actual players. And then the other half of people are so focused on the grind, so focused on building their accounts, that they've gotten into this mindset of that they don't actually want players. What they want, you know, they're doing 2v2s to escape players. They're trying to do whatever they can to get all of these different resources. They're doing achievements and stuff. Players make that harder. So are you gonna unlock the 5th slot at some point? Yeah. Not right now. What would I put in there? I'd put, like, MD. It's not worth it. Particle or Graviton? I'd go with Graviton. They do 2v2s with Stormrock Hemlock. Most skillless gameplay ever. Yeah. I mean, 2v2 is pretty essentially just whoever has the better 2v2 hanger just kind of straight up wins. And there's not a lot of skill involved if it's literally just you versus one other guy. Or you versus two people versus 2 people. Like, you're laser focusing on this 1 or 2 other players. And it's basically just, you know, if you have something that's stronger than them, there's nothing that they can do that will win the match for themselves. Like, there's no beacons. They can't run out the time. They can't do anything, really. They can't even play support for their team because they are half the team. So, like, they can't rely on the one other dude that's there. So they can't even play support. John Clare, they're not going to buff things just because I ask them to. I hope you realize that. If they buff the... Ow, wow, okay, fair enough. Bye-bye. If they buff things, then it is because the bulk of player feedback indicates that the thing is too weak and needs a buff, right? And now, sadly, this is the reason why, like, I'll test something on the test server. I can tell them straight up. I can just be like, hey, this thing is hella weak. Like, it's so bad. Or it's really OP. And I'll be like, hey, this thing's, like, way too strong. It should be toned down. But they're not going to nerf it. They're not going to buff it until they get more feedback from more players. So they don't go by my feedback alone. Which is kind of frustrating, but, you know, whatever. Barely. Damn. They're not going to base it off of one player's opinion. Exactly, yeah. Now, like, if all of the content creators agreed that one of the new things was, like, way too strong or way too weak, then I think maybe they should consider changing it a little bit. That's just my opinion. Because it's not based off of one player's feedback. It's based off of like maybe 10 very experienced players' feedback, right? Because it's not like I'm just a random guy, right? Of course, my feedback alone should not inspire like a buff or a nerf, right? If nobody else is really saying the same thing, then my feedback shouldn't mean anything. You should focus on getting a storm rack ASAP. Really? Oh, how the moment I start a free-to-play account, everyone assumes that I don't know how to play the game. They should take a CC's opinion with more relevance rather than brushing it off. Not necessarily. Because again, if I'm saying one thing and nobody else is saying that same thing, then that is... that implies that nobody else really thinks the same way that I do, right? If everyone thought it was way too OP, then everyone should speak up about it. Now, they could just, like, ask us for sure, right? And we could rate it on, like, a scale of 1 to 10 or something like that. And, you know, if everyone thought it was a little bit too strong, I think it's worth just letting it get into the game. I don't think that's a big problem. But if everyone agreed that it was way too strong... Wow, okay, you one-tap both of us. Bye-bye. If basically every CC agreed that it was way too strong, then I think that's grounds to actually consider nerfing it. Like, I don't think that there's any reason not to at that point. The same thing if it's too weak, right? It goes both ways, obviously. You got him, right? Okay. I got you. Playoffs suck right now. Most of the playoffs are just like get and use A coins. Like the tasks are mostly just like get A coins, use A coins. The play battles one is like you'd have to grind for it, but you know, at least there's something for grinding for players who grind. I think that's actually a good idea. But the ones that are just like, you know, you spend A coins, get A coins, like, okay, clearly whoever's willing to spend the most is going to win this. Like, come on. And obviously they know that, right? How long have you been playing Mech Arena for? I've been playing for 3 years. I've been playing for 4. Not to, like, you know, show you up or anything, but... when would you consider letting 1200 SP join? That very much depends. I mean, I have a guy who has 1100 SP. Obviously, his hanger's very strong. But, like, I think there's a difference between someone who has a pretty strong new account versus someone who's like, let's go here. Someone who's got like 10k inventory power, and then they're just tanking to try to get an SP close to mine, right? That's completely different. I'm not going to tolerate anyone who's trying to tank for the sake of playing with me. Current playoffs include boosts on make an in-game purchase. Do they really? I don't think I've seen one of those before. Hold on. There's no boosts on that. No. Okay. No, they don't. Okay, I didn't think so. I don't think that's ever been a thing before. I'll get Surge during a good playoff to just maybe have a chance to win. Yeah. And I think there's a specific mentality that you should have too, right? Like, even myself, people might think that, like, I'm one of those people who wins a bunch of these playoffs because I get, I'll get a lot of free stuff from Plarium too. Like, I'll get the tokens for events, like stuff like this, right? On my main account. And so any task, any like playoff event that has to do with like getting tokens, using tokens for events, spending A coins, upgrading stuff, you might think that I win at least some of those, but I will tell you right now, I literally do not. I have not won a playoff on my main account in probably close to a year. That's how infrequently it happens. Like, nearly never. But there's a specific type of mentality you have to have, though, right? It's like, you're not just wasting... It's not like you're just, like, throwing A coins into the void, right? Like you're talking about getting Surge, right? It's not like you're throwing 9,000 plus A coins into the void for the sake of, in hopes of trying to win the playoff. It's not like that's happening. You're buying Surge, you're spending those A coins to get Surge, and then maybe as an additional reward, you'll also win that playoff, but most likely not. So it's, too many people think about it as like, oh, I spent this many A coins trying to win the playoff, and then it just didn't happen. It's like, no, you spent it on other stuff, and you got the other stuff. Do you like the new or old game design? I like the new design. In terms of the, like the mech designs, I like most of the new ones better. If you win the next round without dying once and getting at least 3 kills, I'll give you $10. Hey, bet. I got you. Ares. Also, thank you, sir. Playoffs feel like have large amounts of resources to get more resources. Yeah, essentially. Most of them are just like spend A coins to get XYZ. Usually the reward's not very good. But a lot of the times the task is just to spend A coins, which is kind of stupid. I will absolutely say that, yeah. Someone help me out here. Okay, nice. He ran out of... Why'd you steal that, bro? Like, actually. Okay. What happened to face cam? I just didn't feel like it today. That's mostly the only reason, to be honest with you. Gotta back up from all these guardians, dude. They'll mess me up. Oh no, that's so sad, actually. Please. Oh, I got one. Nice. Two. No, only two. I was close, though. These guys decided to go Rambo. Having a bad hair day. No. I mean, unless you count my facial hair, actually. That's technically true. But I do need to shower, I do need to shave, and I have not done that. I wanted to stream before my video came out, because I don't want to take views away from it. So I was like, I'll stream for a bit, and then stop it right before my video is uploaded. No desire to grow in a manly beard. Someday. I don't think I look particularly good with it. Like, I've said it before and I'll say it again. Like, maybe from your perspective it looks fine. But in reality, I'm an incredibly short person. So I think it looks just slightly strange. Try it in the next match. You won at least. Alright, fair. Second I'm tempted to not invite Ringer, honestly. I think this guy hasn't been invited anyway, so. You don't look short. I am 5'4". I'm very short. But honestly, you could make fun of me for being short. I like being short, dude. Being short costs significantly less than being larger. And I mean either wider or taller, I don't care. Like, I don't need a big car. Like, my clothes cost less. You get more mileage from food. I'm just saying, bro. Okay, easy. I don't want to deal with that guy just yet. I'm gonna try to steal these real quick. Thank you. I don't want to... Okay, yeah, I was gonna say. I'm okay letting my shield go down just so we can regenerate, but... No. I think that was 3. But I'm gonna try to get as many as possible. Yeah, there we go. Just need to make sure I don't die at this point. Nice job. What is bro doing? He's sliding. It looked so weird. I'll bet you the skin's bugged. Also, I just saw that name, bro. Hold on now. Who is that? Are you in the chat? I never read that name until just now. GG's, Sharkboy, much appreciated. Thank you, sir. The sliding, yeah. He was cruising, dude. Who is this? I swear I'm going to remove you if you don't change your name. That's what I'm trying to find out. I don't want that in my streams, bro. Was the Tengu sliding? Yes, absolutely. Was it not on your screen? Watch him get banned. Nah. Poseidon, hello. John Clary, you would call that a goated name, honestly. Joint wins battles 1-1. I'm pretty sure this wasn't a guy that I played with. Have you ever played Pokemon? Yeah. I played like, was it Fire Red, like on the Game Boy, like years and years ago? And then the ones that came out on the 3DS, the X and Y, I played X, and that was pretty fun. I got kind of bored of it after a while, though. Why do I hate jabs? They have a long reload, requires a lock-on. They don't even do that much damage, honestly. Can you play that circus music you do sometimes next match? I don't know which one you're talking about, but no, I don't have that on my stream playlist. Loved Fire Red was your jam back then. Kind of stopped after that because I never got a DS or 3DS. Fair enough, fair enough. Yeah. That's good stuff, honestly. It was good to just like kind of play while you're chilling, you know? What will I get next? I'm gonna save for Ember 6. Because that's kind of the best that I can get at this point. Bastion's not a bad mag. Like, it's not something that I would consider using in a competitive match, right? Like, it's not that good. But not everything has to be that good, right? It depends on your SP. If you're... I would say if you're like 10k SP, Bastion should do really well. SP or lower, I should say. Did you do the Nade Launcher promo code? No, because you can only... That's a code for new accounts, and you can only do one code for new accounts. And I got the Tengu. End the stream in an hour? Nah. I'm gonna end it before then. I'm gonna end the next, like, 20 minutes. I should check to see, like, what I even have that I can do at this point, besides, like, grind these playoff points, which I don't necessarily want to do right now. Actually, what I should do, hold on, because I think... Really? Okay, whatever. Well, later in the day, on my own time, if I remember, I will redeem that code. And that's just like a couple extra A coins, a couple more credits. Not a ton, but it's better than nothing. I'm gonna need quite a bit to get Ember 6, so... You're a returning player and saw that there are things called mods. How do you get the materials for those mods apart from the tiny amount in the weekly quests? You currently can't get them as a free-to-play player anywhere besides those weekly tasks. I don't know why. You could ask me why and I couldn't tell you. As far as I'm aware, what they've told me is that they wanted to add those resources to other places as like rewards for other things. But they never did it. This was months ago. Actually, this is like a year ago, I should say, when mods were first introduced, right? And it's been a year and they just never added it anywhere. Which is... no, I mean, it's definitely not something that I agree with. Like, I'm not going to support that decision from them, but at the same time, like, there's kind of nothing I can do about it. Are you going to get Guardian? Yeah, for sure. I'll get Guardian. You got the luckiest implants in the shop today? Nice. Stormrack, Reload, and Salver Heal. Nice. Watching this while playing War Thunder. Very, very nice. Fake promise? No, I don't think it's a fake promise. I mean, they wouldn't bother, like, they wouldn't bother telling us that they would do it, right? And it's not like they told everybody. They just told the content creators. Which, like, if they really wanted to just, you know, have a fake promise for the sake of shutting people up, they would have told they would have made it a public thing, right? So I think they're waiting for something. Possibly I mean, it would make sense if maybe they want to add it to higher tournament brackets or something. And they're just trying to get the tournaments to a more balanced state. They've been messing with the tournament matchmaking and stuff for forever now. Now, they could have easily added it elsewhere, don't get me wrong. But, yeah. I mean, they could have just said from the get-go, they could have just been like, no, the only place you can get it is from weekly tasks, right? And it's not like it would have changed anything, right? It's like, what are you gonna do about it? Like, they could say whatever they want. It's like it's like this, right? You look at this, you have a 3% chance of actually getting the thing. Basically guaranteed that you're gonna get it last. Well, guess what? What are you gonna do about it? Nothing. If you want the thing, then you're gonna have to pay for it, right? And that's been the way that they've operated for a while, and they have no reason to not be like that. Spin Tinky. Oh yeah, true. I forgot about that. I don't know if I should be opening the 5s for the sake of trying to clear out some of those skins. Well, imagine I get the Tengu one. Aww. I've been kind of good, though, I'm not gonna lie. Serpentine is a nice skin, but... Lancer... Wow. I'm gonna rank you up. And I'm also going to upgrade you. Beautiful. What was the promo code for Tengu? It only works for players who have it only works on accounts that are less than 3 days old. It is mid Tengu gift. It looks like that. Skins are good because they increase chances of other rewards. They actually don't. So what happens is, let's take this for example. There are all of these epic skins, there are all of these rare skins, and then there's the actual stuff. So let's say I'm getting these epic skins, just as an example. If so, wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 at 0.59. 13 times 0.59 is like 7.5%. So if I got every single one of these skins except for one, that last one would be 7.5%. Because the way that the fortune vaults work is that the epic skins total in this crate, just as an example, the total chance of these epic skins is 7.5%, and then that is split between all of these. So I'd have to get every single one of these just for that percentage to then be distributed over everything else. And then I'd have to get every single one of these just for that percentage to be distributed over these. You can clear out the 5 volt without too much trouble, I would say. You can clear out the legendary skins. It's definitely possible. There's like a 25% chance total for legendary skins, if I'm not mistaken. But then these, the epic skins in the 10 vault, there's literally 0 chance. Because there's like, I don't know, over 1,000 epic skins in there at least. Any guesses for new mech? What do you mean? Do you know of anything big coming in the game? I mean, if I did, I wouldn't be allowed to say anything about it. I mean, there was that one mech. Was it called Swarm? Was the code name anyway? That they teased in the dev vlog. Sounded a lot like Scorpius, to be honest. But we'll see. But at least you're closer to getting every single one of those. If you're opening the 10 vault, like, getting an epic skin doesn't mean anything. Like I said, there's 0 chance. Like, it is literally impossible. Or it may as well be literally impossible. It's almost impossible unless you spend stupid amounts of money on fortune keys to get every single one of those epic skins. 10 volt is the best value overall. This is true. That's why I opened it. Yeah, the 10 volt's the best value. Pretty much no matter what. Like, doesn't even matter how many skins are in there. It almost always has the best value. Spinning 20 is better than 10. Nope. The 10 is the best value just overall. Anyway, there's like 10 minutes until my next, until my video is public. Just clear this. Is there anything that I need to do? Use 2,000 credits, that's what I need to do. Okay, here's the question. I could, oh, wait. Bro, I could scrap a lot of this stuff. I don't need these for sure. I'm definitely not going to need that. I'm probably never going to use this. I will keep that, and I will keep that because I'll use them eventually, unless I get better versions. So I can scrap those, that's nice. I could buy Fragment Gun Damage, the rare one. Or I could just like upgrade something for basically the same amount. Or I could spend all of my credits buying, I don't know, I could get like a long arm 10 or something. Just like get something that's cheap. But I wouldn't use it. That is the question. Frag damage. Alright, we got 1 vote for frag damage. What does everybody else say? Will I buy Stalker on this account? Most likely not. It costs a lot of A-coins and it's not worth it. I already have Tengu on that. I'll get the Arachnos for free. At that point, there's just like, why would I bother buying Stalker? I may as well save up my A-coins so I can buy Aegis when I move into the next tier. And that'd be really good. I know Stalker's pretty good, but it's not worth the A-coins, I would say. Frag, upgrade Ares, frag damage, get the Pulse Cannon 8, upgrade Ares, long arm OP, get long arm, frag damage. Alright, seems like most people say frag damage. Pulse Cannon 8. It was between long arm and frag damage. I might get the frag damage. And I'll upgrade it twice. And that'll be really nice for a while. It's gonna be a long time. Like, even if I didn't buy those implants, it would still be a really long time before I get Ember Gun anyway. So, like, I'll be using frags for a while. And as soon as I do get Ember Gun, I'll be putting frags on, like, Tengu or, like, anything else. I know some people are saying I should put Javelins on Slingshot, but then what would I put on Paragon? Like a single long arm 8? It's not gonna do very much. I think this is the best kind of orientation I can have, to be honest. Is it possible to get Killshot early game for free? Yes. Am I going to buy Killshot? Probably not. It's a lot of A-coins, and it's also in tier 6, where you're really going to want Panther, you're really going to want Orion, and those are really strong mechs that you're definitely going to want. So that's a lot of A-coins anyway. And then you're also going to be getting, like, Epic 12 energy weapons, probably. Like, I might get Missile Rank 12. I will most likely get Ember Gun 12. And also, like, legendary 10 energy weapons as well. There's actually quite a lot of those that are really good. Not only are they, you know, pretty good, but they're also, like, somewhat cheap. Right? Chain Gun 10 I might get. What's the other ones? Like, Disruptor 10 is pretty solid. Repeater 10 I probably won't bother with. Storm Rack 10 I will definitely be getting. It's like, I'm gonna have to buy a lot of stuff on that tier for both A-coins and credits, so most likely I'm not gonna bother. Do you plan to get Redeemer? Also probably not. Yeah, probably not. I might have to, right? I might have to just for the sake of having a decently fast mech. But if I can avoid it, then I probably will. What's your hanger build going to be in this account in the future? I don't really know. It depends on what comes out in the future for free-to-play. Depends on, like, what new stuff gets added, just in general. As well as, like, it kind of just depends on what I feel like doing, right? Like, at the end of the day, I'm not necessarily here to prove a point, right? What this account is for is just to, you know, have some fun and play it more of like a mid-game level. So my goal is to get, like, to the rank 4 stuff, and then at that point, I don't think I'm really gonna, like, I'm not really gonna try to progress super far. I don't think I want to get to tier 5 for sure, but then after that, I don't think I'm gonna be in a big rush to get further than that. Will you keep Tengu? I mean, for a while, not forever. I'm not gonna, like, promise to keep it forever. Anyway, I am going to end it here because my video is going to be public, and if I'm streaming while my video is public, it's going to take a lot of views away from that, so. Yeah, appreciate everybody for stopping by. I will try to... I'm going to try to probably do, like, maybe, like, 30-minute streams every couple days or something like that. I don't know. Maybe I will, maybe I won't. Maybe I'll just do it for, like, channel members or something. Like, if I don't feel like making a big whole thing out of it. But otherwise, yeah. Appreciate y'all.